Sips and Rips. I'm Costa.
And I'm Blake.
Tonight we are going back to Mexico. It's been quite a while since we visited the land of agave, and you know they produce such fine spirits, and this show's all about sipping fine spirits. Time to go back to Jalisco. We're gonna hit up Tapatio tonight and tell you all about it.
I'm really looking forward to drinking some Anejo. Typically,
Extra Anejo. Don't
Anejo.
confuse the two categories. They're pretty different from each other.
Yeah, you're very right. You know, we've been moving into the Scotch seasons right now, but I like that we're going into this extra Anejo. Tell me a little bit more about this bottle.
Well, you know, back to what he said about Scotch season. It's getting cold. It's November. It's freezing, and I totally gravitated towards Scotch this time of year. But it's 5 o'clock. It looks like it's midnight because of this time change. I can't stand this daylight savings action that we
Makes it tough.
A couple states don't do it, but we do it. But it's 5 o'clock, and I wanted something light. So he hasn't tried this Tapatio. It is probably my top two tequilas. My favorite is Fuente Seca, and we did a review on that for our very first video ever. So if you have not checked it out, please subscribe to our channel and check out the video. You will be pleased. That is my number one. This is definitely number two, I must say.
That's saying a lot too, because that Fuente Seca is amazing. It's some delicious juice, and I'm really, really excited to try some of this.
So let's get into it. This one, what turned me on, or what gets me excited about the profile on this, is it's very oaky and spicy and woody, and that was my favorite characteristics of the Fuente Seca.
I was doing a little bit of research on this, and it says that it's aged in 5-year barrels, aged for 5 years in barrels.
Okay.
And 4 years.
4
and then
years,
they
yeah.
rest it for 5 years.
Okay.
In large 13-liter glass vessels. So unlike, you know, a Scotch where they say that, you know, it doesn't age any longer after you take it out of the barrel, apparently agave breaks down a little bit more. So you get a little bit more flavors, breaks it down just a little bit nice, you know, a little bit more nicely.
That's some interesting stuff. That's definitely my fun fact of the day. I did not know that. Let's, I've already drank most of this bottle, but I know this is your first time having it, so cheers, and we'll tell you all about it.
It smells nice. It smells like a lot of wood on there.
Oak is just on the nose everywhere, you know?
It's like oak and some dried fruits that are just like dancing around there, but it's a lot of wood.
Apricot?
I get apricot for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, apricot, you can get the wood and just a little bit of pepper on the nose, which I'm like really excited to try.
Nice. Well, let's let it splash our palate and see what it tastes like. Wow, that just brings smiles to the face immediately. What do you think?
I think it's delicious. You get a lot of wood, you get that pepper. You think it's gonna taste more wood because of the nose, but it's still really, really subtle, and it's smooth. I mean, it's really,
insane.
really smooth.
I'd say it's like the medium to full body scale. It's not super heavy. It's just right in that sweet spot.
Yeah.
It hits the sides of your palate in all the right ways.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, you get dried fruits. I get like almost a little bit of peach and apricot though. Apricot
Definitely.
more than peach, but it's nice, and you also taste some of that pepperiness as well. I mean, that's an outstanding tequila.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's my number two. Fuente Seca is still my number one, but this one, I was blown away. And let me tell you about the price, $130. I mean, that seems just like a no-brainer.
Yeah, that is.
Although it is on the cheap end of the scale, for what we usually go to drink around here, whether we're drinking a party or we're drinking a sip. Yeah. This is hard to get stuff. So although it costs $130. I'm going to take my time with this. I do have another bottle, and this one I drank kind of quick, but I'm going to savor the second one as long as I possibly can until I have to go searching for another one. Why don't we, I got a special treat, I hit up Ease, and I'll tell you when we get outside, and you know how we do it here. Smoke, break, drink some more, and we'll see you outside.
Let's go see what the trees do.
It's always exciting.
See you outside.
Catch you outside. Are we on?
We're on. We're outside.
Well, hello again. So we got a fresh batch of zombie cookies from Ember Valley. I have not opened this. I know it's 24%. I bought this week specifically for like my midday stuff, maybe like 5 o'clock and on.
Ember makes awesome stuff too. I mean, it's always delicious, always potent stuff. It's always available on Ease, which is the best delivery around in the Bay. Oh yeah, that smells great. Get a lot of really good cookie notes on that.
Woo! Smells like some chronic. That's some old terminology that, what rapper used to say chronic? Was it Snoop Dogg?
Probably Dr. Dre, because he has an album called The Chronic.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well,
I think, and
Damn,
Snoop. All of them.
Damn, dude.
But yeah, dude, that smells great.
Wowzers. Ooh, and my trousers.
I'm not really.
No, just kidding. Let me put that back in there.
Dude, these nugs are great too.
Stinky. All right,
really stinky. I mean, you open up the jar and I can smell it. Grab a little. This nug is so big that I can't get it out.
Dude, that's a serious. That tastes so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never heard of this before, but I mean, obviously cookies. It's the Bay.
It tastes is zombie cookies. So cookies is like predominantly indica.
Yeah, I mean it's like the perfect.
That
blend.
is okay. I just bought 3 new 8s from Ember Valley. This tastes like the best one. I got my sativa, my hybrid, and then I got the indicas. Obviously, my night.
Damn, that is really tasty.
It's seriously good.
You get like a little bit of pininess, like just
cookie. I don't know. That's fantastic.
Just like the traditional cookie taste that you're gonna get.
Definitely not the weed to go pump the guns or hit a couple miles on. I already feel it in my head. That's just weighing me down slightly.
That's the best when you feel it in your eyes just a little bit. I think there's just a little bit more in here.
A little chilly out here. It's a little rainy. I don't know how cold you could probably see through this sweater, but yeah, it's a little chilly out. Nipply, as they want to call it.
It's nipply. Let's go back in, warm up with some tequila.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Let's go. Oh, yeah.
We're back.
Inside to re-review this. In case you missed the first half of the video, this is Tapatio Excelencia.
Yeah.
And it was produced in Jalisco, Mexico, like pretty much all other tequilas. Do they make tequila other than Jalisco? Do you know off the top of your head?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either, but if you look at the back of any tequila bottle, I'm gonna say
I think it's pretty regulated down there. You know, like as far as like where you're allowed to have agave and stuff like that.
Okay.
I want to go to a resort down there, like almost like the Napa Valley of here. That'd be sweet.
And then just watch them, slice the agaves. Apparently, the sweet spot called the piña is what they harvest into making this beauty juice. They say agave is good type of alcohol, right?
It's the best.
That's what they say. I don't know if that's true. I definitely drink it like it's good for me. So,
yeah. Well,
cheers to that.
Cheers.
And yeah, let's see how it tastes after. What do we smoke? Zombie Kush?
Zombie Kush, yeah, obviously awesome
Or
stuff.
no, it wasn't zombie.
Zombie cookies.
Zombie cookies.
Yeah.
Ember Valley. They got some good stuff.
They do. It's I can definitely still taste the weed on my palate, which is awesome, and it still smells good. It doesn't smell quite as woody. It's a lot more subdued. I feel like every time that we smoke it, it's a lot more subdued.
It does. I mean, you got a lot of weed on your palate. I don't know if anybody was just watching. I gargled. I gargle it. It's so good.
Yeah.
I've gargled other tequilas, and it's 40%. Like all tequilas bottled in America. Let me give you my fun fact for the day. To be sold in America, tequila has to be bottled at 40% or above. Right?
Yeah.
I found this out after I went to Mexico and I brought back a couple bottles. Those bottles are all ranged between 35 to 38. In Mexico, they're allowed to produce them at a slightly lower ABV. Not sure why. So in America, it's 40 and up.
It honestly be kind of nice to get one of these at 35, just a little bit like more pulled back. I feel like when you drink that, you get a lot more flavor. I'm getting I've noticed a pepper right in the center of my palate with this, but it was like
It's
a lot more
peppery.
smoothness. Yeah,
But like sweet peppery, not like Fuente Seca on the other hand is like in your face pepper, like a pepper bomb, which I still prefer. But this is definitely one crusher of a tequila. I would highly, if you see it, this one's a no-brainer. Just grab one, grab 5, throw it in your cart, whether it's online or at the store.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean, I get the wood is a lot more subdued. I get a little like light pepper notes, like you were saying. It still gets some fruit, but not as much fruit. I'm still getting some wood and pepper on that. It's freaking money, dude.
It's money.
It's so good.
It's like, do you agree on like the medium to full body, or do you think it's more on the full body spectrum?
No, I think it's medium. Sometimes you get like these robust, trying to be appealing to Scotch drinker tequilas or extra Anejos.
I can see what you're saying with that.
And this is like just and some of them are just like on the sweeter side. We've drinking some sweet stuff. That is right there, medium body, just
sweet, but like woody on the finish. Because sometimes we've had sweeter tequilas that finish sweet, and they're a little syrupy for my liking.
I agree. Yeah.
But this one is, like I said.
This just one. Obviously my glass was gone. It just keeps you coming back for more.
Definitely.
That's why this bottle went so fast. Good luck trying to savor the second bottle. Overall,
I'm gonna do my best. And you know what's gonna happen if I drink the second one? I'm gonna go find more. It might be a challenge, but I'm always up for a good challenge when it comes to a nice fine spirit. That's why I have all this. You know, I like chasing it. You know, it's part of the adventure. Unless I get lucky and I walk in the store and they just be like, hey, this just came in. But sometimes that doesn't happen. You really got to search for what you like.
It is part of the fun, though. You know, hunting down the bottle. We were talking about it last night. You know, even if you find a bottle that's like cheaper in the store that becomes something big, that's fun too. It's like just it's an art piece. You know, like you're just walking around art galleries, but you get to drink it, and you don't get to always appreciate it. So overall,
is that an analogy?
I guess
that was a good one. I like it. I could drink to that one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's good stuff. I think overall, myself, I would give this bottle like a 9 flat. I mean, it's unbelievably good. The only thing that sucks is
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
On the tequila scale.
9 out of 10. Yeah,
you're right, dude.
It just sucks that you can't find it readily available, but that does make it more fun.
I'm gonna say 9 is my number 2. I know we were talking about the sip score, which we've done, but we don't want to confuse you with our bad arithmetic and the different categories. Basically,
it's hard with that.
The number, weed and all this and that. Let me just fire out one number and make it easier for you. But that number was generated off 3 categories: nose, palate, and pretty much bang for your buck. And this is a 9 all day.
That's awesome. What, 130, 139 bucks?
Well, the guy I bought it from always has the best prices. This guy I've been buying from for about 10 years now. But I'd say if you found this on the shelf, it'd probably be around 150, which is still great. Great tequila for what you're paying for.
If you see this, get this. Skip the 1942. Skip the other stuff that's around that price point. Get this.
Yeah, definitely.
It's delicious stuff. Tapatio. I'm a fan. Thanks for sharing.
Well, thanks for watching. I'm happy to share anytime. Next week, I don't know, maybe we'll hit Japan. Maybe we'll go to Kentucky. I don't know. But this week we hit Mexico, and maybe it's time to go get some tacos and chill out a little bit. And we will catch you next week. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do. And like this video. Por favor. Gracias.
Gracias. Until next time.
See you next time.
Cheers. That was fucking hilarious. Por favor.